Yo, wagwan, welcome guys, it's the rapping chef. You already know. Today, we know we quarantine or we staying at home right now, and you really would want to hit up your joint and get your favorite chicken sandwich. It's either fry or grilled chicken sandwich, spicy or mild. But guess what? Today I'm going to teach you how to make a signature chicken sandwich, even better than Chick-fil-A's, Popeyes, or even Wendy's, so you don't know. So basically, we're gonna start off with a brine. The reason why I choose a liquid brine over a dry brine is that with the liquid brine, the chicken absorbs more quickly than the dry brine. So what happens when you brine, or proteins, I should say, or poultry, whatever you want to brine, pork, chicken. When you soak protein in salt water, the protein tends to absorb some of the water through osmosis, making the chicken or pork tender when you cook it. So that's the reason why I chose a liquid brine for my chicken. And chicken of choice, I chose, you can either do chicken breast or you can do a chicken thigh. So I'm gonna do the chicken thighs, boneless. Of course, you gotta do boneless. The basic ratio of the brine recipe is 4 tablespoons of salt to 4 cups of water. But because we are chef, and we go flair, we gonna do it. So for my brine, I use 2 tablespoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika, me use 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and then I use 2 cups of water. And because we from the Caribbean and we love to flair, I add a sprig of thyme, I add some pepper flakes, I add a little star anise to it as well, just for that aroma that I get from the anise. I actually love putting that in my brine. So you're gonna let that sit for 30 minutes. You don't want to over soak your chicken or your protein, because as we know, if you didn't, little food for thought, salt permeates, and plus when you have salt in the water, it's so concentrated that once you over soaked it, the salt will permeate, and then you're gonna have a salty protein, and you don't want it. For the seasoned flour, every good fried chicken has a great seasoned flour. So for the seasoned flour, I keep it simple. I just use 1/4 cup of flour, and I use a tablespoon of paprika, and I use some Himalayan salt. But for you, if you're a spicy person, you can add cayenne or any other powdered pepper you have. You want to put that in there to get a really spicy sandwich. Be my guest. I'm not a spicy guy. And for next step, you're gonna need 1 egg. Depends on how many sandwich you're baking. I just do 1 egg because I was just making 1 sandwich for me. That's it. But if you're making more and you decide to, you can add more eggs. The reason I chose eggs over buttermilk, I'm lactose, so I really don't mess with the buttermilk. So I prefer the eggs, and to me the eggs gives it a more flakier look than the buttermilk. I just think the buttermilk turned brown too fast, so I just roll with the egg that can take a longer fry. Choice of oil for me, I mostly use vegetable oil, so I use vegetable oil, and I bring that up to a temperature of 250. Once your oil is up to a temperature, you're going to add your chicken and let that. I literally fried this chicken thighs without the bones, so I fried it for 13 minutes on a slow heat, and it was very juicy and moist. So now we're gonna make the sexy sauce. This is my recipe. I'm gonna teach you this recipe, so we're not gonna be so selfish with it, if you understand. So for your special sauce, what I do, I got 1 tablespoon of mayo, 1 tablespoon of Dijon honey mustard with the grains in it. Make sure you get the mustard with the grains. So you can flair with it if you want to get more fancier with the Dijon. But today we just use regular Dijon mustard. And for the third, you need 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce, and also I do 1 tablespoon of Frank Red Hot sauce. We're just gonna whip that all, mix it all together in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Mix it all in the pot, mix it up nicely, set that aside. Flash over about your chicken done. We take the chicken out of the pot, let it drip off paper towel or something, get the extra grease. For the toppings, I use a sweet pickle, slice that up in a couple slices. It could be lettuce of your choice that you want. Choose your lettuce. I also choose potato roll. I like potato roll, it's a lot soft, so I use the potato roll. I'm not a fan of tomatoes, so no tomatoes for me. And whip up your sandwich, take a big bite out of it, and guess what? Yo, that is your signature sandwich. You can flare with the recipe. You know, leave me a comment if you want the exact recipe. I can give it a recipe 100% if you need more details of the recipe, but if you don't understand what's going on here on the video. But I made the video easy so you understand. You know, again guys, thanks for watching. It's the Rapping Chef. Like, subscribe, and share. You know, we will be posting a lot of things going on. We're working on a lot of projects. You will hear more from me. So yo, we gone. You see? Hey, remember, hit like, subscribe, and share, and do hit that bell icon to get notification when I post. It's the Rapping Chef.